I get from Domino's. And what I get from Domino's is supposed to be pasta primavera, but that says panini. Here we go. Pasta primavera. Ah. I might put this on a flat plate. So let's see. What we got in here? Oh, what's that? Spinach? I don't know what that is. Lord, I thank you for this food, for your goodness, mercy, kindness, and all your many blessings in Jesus' name. So let's just dump this off. But it needs some salt and pepper. So this, let me mix this up. And what I can't eat, I'll put back in there. So, pasta primavera. Yeah, this is some kind of good dish. I'm having some garlic salt. See, people I just ate. But what I don't eat, I put it back in there. It's good. I don't like mine more sauteed. More vegetable. You see it? Pasta primavera. So I'll probably drink some water with this. Oh, I have mercy. This is good. But I'll tell you, this is something my mama told me. She asked me a question. And the question she asked me is, what would you do? So, when I was young, I was watching these stories of strippers that they put on TV. And, they put cop stories up there, police stories. And um, I was talking about and repeating the things they were seeing on the television. So my mama came to me. And I heard that song. And she said, Darlene, she said, what would you do if you hit a child? I was about 5 years old, 5 or 6. When you had to feed your child. At first she said, strip up. She said, would you be a stripper? Because there's women out there who have to feed their children. And they are strippers. So I didn't answer her. I just listened. And then, I was watching the movie and the cops was arresting prostitutes. And she said, what would you do if you had to feed your child and you had no help, no husband? This is true, but no. Would you become a prostitute? So what was a prostitute? A lady that sold her body for money. And I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing to her. I didn't know what Mama was talking about. So my mama worked as a maid in a hotel. In the strip then. That was her summertime job. Wintertime she didn't have a job. Excuse me. So I watched her get up, go to work. I watched her. Every day I watched her. After she said that to me, every day I watched her. Because I knew she was raising children by herself. She got up, she put on her maid clothes, she went to work, she came home. Every day. Every day after she said that to me, I watched her. Now look at Mama and see what she do to take care of y'all. And so every day she got up, she put on her maid clothes, she went to work, and she came back home every day. And then one day I went to her. Let's see a moment. Remember you asked me what would I do if I had a child that depended on me, food, shelter, and clothing. I said, I will do what you do. Every day you get up and go to work. Every day you come home. You don't do none of that stuff. You don't dance. And she was no prostitute. Every day you get up, you go to work, you come home, sometimes tired. Every day she did that. Sent us to school. Her or my older sister sent us to school. Or my next to the older sister. Or grandma. But every day. She said, Darlene, I don't want you to think of yourself. That's not why I said it. I don't want you to think of yourself better than other people. But understand what she was talking about. As I got older, I have to understand her generation. It's a whole lot deeper than what I'm talking. And so I'm just scratching surface stuff. But some of her generation was held and stuff. And so some of them was like slaves, held on farms, forced into prostitution from childhood to adulthood, and considered prostitutes. In her generation, to me, there were no real prostitutes. Maybe kids, they're going, people with syndrome, and children who grew up with syndrome. This is their life. This is it for them. They've been raped from childhood into adulthood. They've been forced off the farm. All the women that on that farm is prostitutes, and her generation was sometimes mean. And it was like all tribes just living together. All these different tribes just living in one place. That's what it really was like. And so I wanted to stop and talk to you about that. What would you do? Yeah. What would you do? See, her generation was different. Some of them considered any single woman a prostitute. Why? Because she's single. She ain't got no man. And her church prayed at the feet of people. Church called Elemental Church, the Church of God. And they would pray at the feet of people, at the feet of prostitutes, so-called prostitutes. They considered themselves prostitutes because they were like raped from childhood to adulthood and put out there by whoever owned the farm. So they called themselves that because they didn't know no better. And the men went there. And the prostitute houses was ran by the KKK. They were ran by the mob. Somewhat mob was some little group, an unknown group. They were ran by the KKK and a casino across the water. A casino on the other side of the bridge. But the women just thought of themselves like that. And, sometimes they were held, people taking over another group. They were held, people trying to take over their property. And, same story. Different farm. It took me time to realize that all those women that was forced into prostitution were not rich. They didn't own property. I think that was the mom. They didn't own property. They didn't own big businesses. They didn't own buildings. I think that was the mom that did that. But those women, most of them owned businesses and buildings. And she didn't want, it was trafficking. You hear all kinds of prostitution houses. You hear Caucasian women. Because some women sold their children, like in North Carolina. I really don't want to talk about this over Big Bang, but it's okay. And I saw North Carolina. I think I erased it. This lady had a sign, Caucasian, had a little. I got it off North Carolina, South Carolina next, the public domain. Had a little daughter sitting on the steps with a sign saying for sale. So they had every kind of prostitution house. all segregated and separated in different colors, different nationalities. It was really just a society of trafficking. My mama generation would tell you they were real prostitutes. And tell you those women was real prostitutes. The women to get up and say, I was a real prostitute. Syndrome. But the truth was, it was a society of trafficking. And the little girls and the little boys couldn't break free. And I am mostly used to the ones who own property was treated that way. That was me when I was little. I didn't even think nothing of color. I said no, because they were every color. So I thought it was just the people, just the women who own property. And of course, my mom and them was talking about the women. And I don't know what they were talking about, child. You never know with them. No, you didn't. You saw talking about one woman, talking about all the women. Well, this is something I was going to write out. I probably will still write it out so you can understand it better and make it long. This is just a short conversation. I did one just talk about it, about women, but I didn't do no one this deep. So, the people she was from allowed redemption. And, sometimes a woman would get up and say, we get married. And the men will marry them. The cowboys, yeah, the men will marry them. So you really didn't know. But I don't have syndrome. A lot of those women, they just have syndrome. This is the atmosphere they was raised in. The church she went to prayed at the feet of prostitutes for them to be redeemed. Mama didn't want me, the type of person that say to somebody, woman, because you did this and you did that, you deserve to be in the grave. You deserve to be buried in the woods. You deserve to be killed. Who thought all that stuff would happen to me and still happening? Still up there on that dark web. Who thought that? No, I didn't. But listen to me. Jesus Christ saves, redeems, reforms, and can change your mind, even about you. like, subscribe, and tune into my channel. Thank you.